there, game engine. Don't suppose you fancy calculating the next tick sometime this year?
There's a cave. Animals have bandits inside.
Gosh, thanks for that insight, Valdemar.
Trouble ahead.
I don't know what I'd do without you. Oh, for Azura's sake, this stupid lock, the stupid old bloody...
What you want, stranger? I don't have time for chit-chat.
I found that ring of yours in a treasure chest surrounded by bears who were stealing honey from the local bee population.
And I am honored to meet one so thick as to think this pond is a marsh.
Well, that's nice. Your missive said something about a monetary reward.
And the politeness continues. Perhaps I am speaking with a noble. My apologies, my lord. Ha ha ha. Don't worry, traveler. I meant no offense. There are simply so many bandits here in Skyrim, and such few persons of character. As for my name, my clan once knew me as Anumla, but fighting folk called me the Swamp Knight.
Anyway, here's your ring, Anumla. Oh, she doesn't have the line recorded.
Thank you. Here, this is for you. Now I suppose you'd love to know how I became a Swamp Knight.
Well, it's a short story. I carry a sword. I'm from the swamp of Black Marsh. Do you need me to continue, or can you piece it together from here?
I think I can see the general shape of it now. Nice to have met you, Anumla.
If you've business with the Jarl, I'd ask that you speak to me first.
We took out those bears in cave.
Excellent. You've done us a great service. Here's your reward.
How are you feeling, Jarl?
Speaking of caves, I don't suppose you got any houses going.
There aren't any houses for sale in Morthal, but if you're interested, I could sell you land in the hold where you could build your own house.
Ah, thanks, but maybe another time.
Thank you for saving me from Alva. I was completely under her evil spell. I'll never forgive myself for what happened to Helgi and my wife. Need something?
I have something for you, Hrogar. Something your wife would probably have wanted you to have. Ah, here we are. In compensation for your late wife, Helgi Senior, I believe she was called, the Ring of the Minor Assassin. Thank you, Thane. I will treasure it forever.
Things won't be the same without her. Maybe I should just let it go. Thank you, friend.
About that, Thonia, there's something I need to give you.
How can I argue with that?
Here you are, the Ring of the Minor Voice, which I know Laylette would have wanted you to have.
Divine smile on you.
I think I'll stay with this little ensemble. Comfy, practical, but très chic. Here's a thought now. I should give Danica that letter from what's-her-name.
Security in Whiterun is terrible. Shameful is what it is.
What a fascinating insight that was, Mr. Orny Helmet. Oh dear, that sounded lascivious.
Welcome, child.
I have a letter for Danica Purespring, courtesy of Idgrod the Younger, Ravencrone the Younger.
Yorik's sister? Poor child. Magic runs deep in that family's bloodline. It's not always a blessing. Thank you for this. Something for your trouble. Grace of Kinnereth be with you.
And with you. Love the flower crown, by the way.
Come on in. Let me know if you need anything, or take a seat by the fire and I'll send someone over. I enjoy this work well enough, but I'm ready to retire. I've been thinking of selling the inn to Isolda. Anyway, what do you need? Let's sate that appetite,
Well, let's see. Do you drink, Valdemar? Good question. Do you breathe, my Thane? Point taken. 2 bottles of your finest mead, please, landlord. Finest mead. Yes, that's the one, right there.
And I'll charge you with murder for killing everyone's good time.
Need anything else? Just let me know.
What do you need, Thane? Do you need something from me, Thane? Or can I carry something for you?
You're such a kidder, Valdemar. Here, have a drink, courtesy of, me.
Lead on, then.
That night, while Drathyna enjoyed a strange dream about wisp mothers, a familiar voice spoke frightful words into her mind. Listen to me very closely, Drathyna. I am sick to death of you not taking me seriously. Get your dumpy grey ass to Bleak Falls Barrow immediately, or I swear to Junal I shall turn you inside out. Do I make myself clear?
Help! I'm being attacked!
You know what, I should probably humour the poor man and go to Bleak Falls Barrow.
Hey, no fair! Get her stumped!
Care to have a drink with me, sweet Sigrid?
Drunk again, Angry? Don't let Alvar hear you talking to me that way. He'll stick your head in his forge.
So that's a no, I take it?
Well, one of us has to do something.
I said no. No adventures, no theatrics, no thief chasing.
Well, what are you going to do then, huh? Let's hear it.
We are done talking about this. Oh,
What in Mephal's name's this all about?
you had to hear that.
Camilla? You alright, Camilla?
Maybe you could talk some sense into my pig-headed brother.
I can do more than talk it if
All right,
need
then.
be. Lucan.
Yeah, well, I don't know what you overheard, but the Riverwood Trader is still open. Feel free to shop. Yeah, we did have a bit of a break-in, but we still have plenty to sell. Robbers were only after one thing. An ornament, solid gold in the shape of a dragon's claw.
It takes a shameless manner of fetcher to steal from a small business like this one. I suppose I could keep an eye out for the golden claw as and when I'm around bandit camps
You
and
could?
places.
I've got some coin coming in from my last shipment. It's yours if you bring my claw back. get those thieves, you should head to Bleak Falls Barrow, northwest of town.
You're kidding me.
this is
That's
your
where they
plan,
took the
Lucan?
claw?
Yes. So now you don't have to go, do you?
Oh, really? Well, I think your new helper here needs a guide.
No, by the 8, fine. But only to the edge of town.
If you want me to smash his face in, Camilla, just say the word.
Well, it's a winding road up the mountain just ahead. You'll know you're in the right place once you spot the old watchtower. Once you get to the tower, head north. Bleak Falls Barrow should be just around the corner further up. Good luck. Lucan and I will be waiting for you back in the shop.
I wish he'd stand up to him. Valdemar, do you think we should murder Lucan? I must advise against that course of action, my Thane. Better to kill him after he's paid you for the claw. That's one enormous barrow they put up there. I wonder what it was for back in the day. Is it, by golly? There was me thinking I'd never gnawed it a day in my life. These must be the thieves Lucan were talking about anyway. We better keep our eyes peeled for a golden claw.
Another day, another victory.
What's she up to down there? This may sound completely ludicrous, Valdemar, but I just had an idea. If we rotate these 3 pillars to match the symbols up on top of the balcony, or at least the ones which would have been on top of the balcony originally, maybe it'll be safe to pull the lever. Wow, you see, I actually figured it out. This is the sort of intellectual stimulation I became an adventurer for. So you keep saying. Valdemar, I think there's someone trapped in here.
You! Over here! You did it. You killed him. Now cut me down before anything else shows up.
Were you with them thieves who stole Lucan's ornament?
Yes, the claw. I know how it works. The claw, the markings, the door in the Hall of Stories. I know how they all fit together. Help me down and I'll show you. You won't believe the power the Nords have hidden there.
Well, alright then.
Sweet breath of Arcade, thank you. It's coming loose. I can feel it. You fool. Why should I share the treasure with anyone?
That's how a true Nord fights.
Oh, look who it is. Ah, here's the claw. Tell you what though, Valdemar, I am kinda curious about these ancient Nordic secrets or whatever. We'll get the Dragonstone, use the claw for whatever it's meant to be used for, and if anything happens to it, the story is it got trodden on. Oh, for the love of... Right, good, there we are. Definitely worth it.
Another day, another victory. True Nord fights. Suddenly, I feel much better.
It's a strange one, but I want a piece of toast now. Now what's up with this gate? 3 holes down there, and it almost looks like I could... So the claw's the key, but I can't help but notice it hasn't opened, and also Valdemar seems to have got lost back there. Those animal symbols on door, and these ones on key. They aren't the same. So is this the wrong key? Or maybe there's some way I could... change the symbols! A bear, a moth, and an owl, and... Azura's freckles, that were the best thing I ever did. I love doors. Where am I now, though? Say, this must be the stone Farengar wanted. It clearly meant a lot to this particular Draugr.
A new hand touches the beacon.
Beg pardon?
Listen, hear me and obey. A foul darkness has seeped into my temple. A darkness that you will destroy.
Oh, well don't worry, I already destroyed her and the rest at Draugr.
Return my beacon to Mount Kilcreath. And I will make you the instrument of my cleansing light.
I'll put you in my diary.
You found it! There it is! Strange. It seems smaller than I remember. Funny thing, huh? I'm gonna put this back where it belongs. I'll never forget this. You've done a great thing for me and my sister.
Shove it up your ass, Lucan. Well, Mr. Secret Fire, I have your Dragonstone. Oh, you're with someone. Well, I can wait.
I'm convinced this is a copy of a much older text. Perhaps dating to just after the Dragon War. If so, I could use this to cross-reference the names with other later texts.
Good. I'm glad you're making progress. My employers are anxious to have some tangible answers.
Oh, have no fear. The Jarl himself has finally taken an interest, so I'm now able to devote most of my time to this research.
Time is running, Farengar, don't forget. This isn't some theoretical question. Dragons have come back.
Yes, don't worry. Although the chance to see a living dragon up close would be tremendously valuable. Now,
You have a
let me show
visitor.
you something else I found. Very intriguing. I think your employers may be interested as well. Ah, yes, the Jarl's protege. Back from Bleak Falls Barrow. You didn't die, it seems. Ah, the Dragon Stone of Bleak Falls Barrow. Seems you are a cut above the usual brutes the Jarl sends my way.
Oh, how kind of you, Farengar. So, what's this stone all about?
That is where your job ends and mine begins. The work of the mind, sadly undervalued in Skyrim. My associate here will be pleased to see your handiwork. She discovered its location by means she has so far declined to share with me. So your information was correct after all. And we have our friend here to thank for recovering it for us.
You went into Bleak Falls Barrow and got that? Nice work. Just send me a copy when you've deciphered it.
Farengar, you need to come at once. A dragon's been sighted nearby.
A what's been sighted near
You
who?
should come too.
A dragon.
I must have misheard you there, Irileth. It sounded like you said a dragon had been sighted
I'd
nearby.
take it more seriously if I were you. If a dragon decides to attack Whiterun, I don't know if we can stop it.
These people aren't being serious, are they? If there's a dragon, I should probably go back to Morthal and get reinforcements.
Let's go.
Oh, shut up, you big baby. No, not you, Irileth. Him. I'm talking to him back there with the... It doesn't matter. You're everything I wanted to be when I was a little girl, and I should probably stop talking now.
Yes, my lord.
Tell him what you told me about the dragon.
Oh, that's right. We saw it coming from the south. It was fast. Faster than anything I've ever seen.
What did it do? Is it attacking the watchtower?
No, my lord. It was just circling overhead when I left. I never ran so fast in my life. I thought it would come after me, for sure.
Good work, son. We'll take it from here. Head down to the barracks for some food and rest. You've earned it. Irileth, you'd better gather some guardsmen and get down there.
I've already ordered my men to muster near the main gate.
Good. Don't fail me. There's no time to stand on ceremony, my friend. I need your help again. I want you to go with Irileth and help her fight this dragon. You survived Helgen.
No, I didn't.
So you have more experience with dragons than anyone else here. But I haven't forgotten the service you did for me in retrieving the Dragon Stone for Farengar. As a token of my esteem, I have instructed Avenici that you are now permitted to purchase property in the city. And please, accept this gift from my personal armory.
I should come along. I would very much like to see this dragon.
No. I can't afford to risk both of you. I need you here working on ways to defend the city against these dragons.
As you command.
One last thing, Irileth. This isn't a death or glory mission. I need to know what we're dealing with.
Don't worry, my lord. I'm the very soul of caution. No signs of any dragon right now. It sure looks like he's been. I know it looks bad, but we've got to figure out what happened. And if that dragon is still skulking around somewhere. Spread out and look for survivors. We need to know what we're feeling.
Bellyache, that dragon really did a number on the watchtower.
Somewhere. Rocky and Todd just got grabbed when they tried to make a run for it. We'd better find out. Kinneret, save us. Here he comes again.
Here he comes! Find cover and make every arrow count!
I don't understand. Where exactly where? Is that it then? Is she dead? Hang on, she's catching fire and... What in the name of Nerevar?
I can't believe it. You're Dragonborn.
I'm a what now? A smorgasbord?
In the very oldest tales, back from when there were still dragons in Skyrim, the Dragonborn would slay dragons and steal their power. That's what you did, isn't it? Absorb the dragon's power.
I mean, it is starting to look that way.
There's only one way to find out. Try to shout. That would prove it. According to the old legends, only the Dragonborn can shout without training, the way the dragons do.
Dragon? What are you talking about?
Try to shout. Try to shout. Like with me mouth and stuff?
I don't know about this Dragonborn business.
Foos.
Never heard of Tiber Septim.
If I...
Right away.
Foos.
There weren't any dragons then, idiot.
Foos.
Coming back now for the first time in forever. But the old tales tell of the dragon.
Alright, well, that is an interesting development.
You must be one.
You say it, being awfully quiet.
Now what's going on? We really can't fit any more into this episode. It's gonna take a whole hour to render as is.
Good. You're finally here. The Jarl's been waiting for you.
You heard the summons. What else could it mean? The Greybeards.
We were just
So
talking
what
about
happened
you.
at the watchtower?
My brother needs a word.
Was the dragon there?
The dragon set Watchtower on fire, but was subsequently set on fire by
I
Ocelot.
could count on Irileth. But there must be more to it than that.
Well, it turns out I might be a Dragonborn.
Dragonborn? What do you know about the Dragonborn?
Well, nothing really, but I know I absorbed something from the dragon when she died.
So it's true. The Greybeards really were summoning you.
Okay. What, Mr. the Greater, is a greybeard exactly?
Masters of the Way of the Voice. They live in seclusion high on the slopes of the throat of the world.
The Way of the Voice? That sounds like it's something to do with shouting. Do they want me for that reason?
The Dragonborn is said to be uniquely gifted in the voice. The ability to focus your vital essence into a thum, or shout. If you really are Dragonborn, they can teach you how to use your gift.
Didn't you hear the thundering sound as you returned to Whiterun? That was the voice of the Greybeards, summoning you to High Hrothgar. This hasn't happened in centuries, at least. Not since Tiber Septim himself was summoned when he was still Talos of Atmora.
Hrongar, calm yourself. What does any of this Nord nonsense have to do with our friend here? Capable as she may be, I don't see any signs of her being this, what, Dragonborn.
Nord nonsense! Why, you puffed up ignorant. These are our sacred traditions that go back to the founding of the First Empire.
Hrongar, don't be so hard on Avenich.
I meant no disrespect, of course. It's just that, what do these Greybeards want with her?
That's the Greybeards' business, not ours. Whatever happened when you killed that dragon, it revealed something in you, and the Greybeards heard it. If they think you're Dragonborn, who are we to argue? You'd better get up to High Hrothgar immediately. There's no refusing the summons of the Greybeards. It's a tremendous honor. I envy you, you know? To climb the 7,000 steps again. I made the pilgrimage once. Did you know that? High Hrothgar is a very peaceful place. Very disconnected from the troubles of this world. I wonder that the Greybeards even notice what's going on down here. They haven't seemed to care before. No matter. Go to High Hrothgar. Learn what the Greybeards can teach you. You've done a great service for me and my city, Dragonborn. By my right as Jarl, I name you Thane of Whiterun. It's the greatest honor that's within my power to grant. I assign you Lydia as a personal housecarl, and this weapon from my armory to serve as your badge of office. I'll also notify my guards of your new title. Wouldn't want them to think you're part of the common rabble, now would we? We are honored to have you as Thane of our city, Dragonborn.
Blimey, and I'm honored to be Thane of it, sir.
We still have a city to defend.
Yes, my lord.